Hello. Hi, Nuttiest one first. And hello, our villain. It's Grilly Stub. How are you guys doing? Finally, my favorite streamer. Wow, I'm flattered. Hello, Utterly Vicious as well. Let's see. There, it's pretty good. Almost Friday. Yeah. I think what's the weather supposed to be like this weekend? Should I buy I'll buy DCS panels if I need an if. Oh, they changed. The weather changed. It was supposed to be rainy all weekend, but now it's only supposed to rain on Sunday. Oh, and Monday and Tuesday. If Grass Valley hits another price drop, speaking, actually that. What is it at? Let me check. Well, some of the vendors haven't. Some of the vendors haven't updated like in forever. Where is this document? There we go. Okay, it's at 87 right now with the last update, but I think it'll get a little more. Oh, somebody just ordered it. 88. I kind of want to get DCS panels, to be honest. What switches slash plate combo do you use with DCS? I really like it with plastic plates the best. That's my favorite. This is an aluminum plate right now, but I like DCS with plastic plates. I have GMK, but no idea if I like DCS yet. They're quite different. That's the other thing, is I already have GMK panels, so it's hard to convince myself. I know. I can't let the FOMO get to me, but I also just like the keycap set, you know? Finally went back to work this week. Congrats, I guess. I think that's a good thing. Panels on red or panels on Frost PC? I have panels on my Arc 60 that's like the perfect blue for it. The Arc 60 Mature. Very nice orange keyboard on this. Yeah, the OC62. I felt like I had to use the DCS orange on beige today, with it going extras in stock tomorrow. Plus, look how good it looks. Did you guys like my picture with the matching carabiners? I was pretty proud of myself with that one. But this looks so good. Panels on a silver oblique. See, panels is good with everything, but I love how this looks. It's so good. It would look. This set would also look very good with the new orange oblique R2. Just saying. Just saying. All right. I have a few housekeeping things to talk about before we start building the Juna. Is that the Tangerine Oblique? No, this is the OC62 Orange Chicken Edition. Because when we made it, it's called the OC62, and people were asking us why it's called the OC62. So it's jokingly that it stands for Orange Chicken. So we made an orange one and raffled 8 of them. But this is kind of the predecessor to the Oblique, so it's kind of fitting. Alright, so what was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about, first of all, some new SWG stuff. This here. Okay. So first up, I made a landing page for SWG Heartbreaker, which I will make like viewable. Like the page is live, but I don't have it actually linked anywhere. You have to search it. So I have to do that yet. But let me just get the details. The group buy dates were announced now. It will be, yeah, June 20th to, or not June, July 20th to August 3rd. So in July. So we got a few months, but here it is. And then you can see it's got extension with shine through and a numpad kits. So yeah, very exciting. And the Lienzo collab. 3 minutes of ads. Okay, 3 minutes of ads is really annoying, but now you don't have them for another hour. Heartbreaker is designed by No Numbers, aka Patty. I got UFO, orange on beige and panels all coming soon. Oh yeah, that's so good. I got UFO coming. See, I don't know. Should I get panels? You guys might be able to convince me to buy panels today. Tars landing page soon. Yeah, I have to make Tars. Skeleton. What else? And midnight and rainbow alert today, or not today, just in general. SWG beige got, yeah, but it'll be in stock. SWG WoW will be in stock. Windbreaker Mogs panels. See, I have Windbreaker and I have GMK panels. That's the thing. I don't know. It's hard to justify, to be honest. I think I should resist. Nice. Okay, so that's the first thing. Second thing is Skeleton starts in 4 days. So here's the base kit. Big base kit. We added stuff. We have 1.5U supers now. And 6U spacebar. And actually a lot of spacebars. I think this has, yeah, this has 40 support as well. 6 key 40, I think. Right? Yeah. So you can use like F140 and stuff. And then here's the novelties, the beige, well, kind of beige novelties, and then the white and black novelties. And then numpad. Rendered on the Boltal ship. And Pangea AT. So this is showing that you can buy these to put with white and black. So yeah, that'll be going live in 4 days. Will there be a Venom play for Relay? So I think so. Hello, Mikey Digit. Do you reload the Kiki controls? No, I do not. I use them stock. How's it going tonight? Past and panels, Grass Valley's the plug, cheaper and more unique. I think the panels pricing was really good, to be honest. I have no complaints. But yeah, if I didn't have GMK panels, I'd be all over it. No GMK skeleton because it was like way too expensive. Shark is cool. Check TMs. I'll announce it. Basically, pink base of GMK King of the Seas will likely be cancelled. Because it's not selling as well as the blue base. So if you ordered the pink base, you'll have the option to refund or switch to blue base. It's on the verge. We haven't 100% confirmed, but blue kit looks like it'll be made for sure. So we're mostly just wondering for the pink. I like it's a huge kit, but a lot of stuff I wouldn't use. That's fair. That's fair. It being Kimishin. Yeah, that's true. It's true. I think it's just a hard sell for me. I don't know. If it was a different color BDCS, I probably would have bought it, to be honest. Manta wearing stream will be when I build somebody's manta. Somebody wanted me to build their manta, which I plan to do next week. So that's when. Okay, so that's Skeleton, and then we have shortly after Rainbow Alert. Oh, I forgot. The renders are done now. Look at this. Well, here's the base kit, first of all. So it's like beige with rainbow legends. and some novelties. Very cute. And then it has an alert row, rainbow alert row, and then it also has full mono mods and numpad kit. And then here's some renders on the oblique. It's a spider. I like this render a lot. I like how it stacks like this. Is SW the same as SWG? No. SW is like their old molds with a different manufacturer. SWG is new. I don't believe they're continuing SW keycaps. I think they're all in on SWG. But yeah, I'm excited for this keycap set too. It's very cute. Designed by Haldus. And then TARS is pretty soon after that, which we did the poll before. Looks like Mono Alpha's won, but there is a double color or alternative color sub-legend kit as well. So yeah. Oh, it's on the Deacon. The new PCBs? I have the new PCBs now for the Manta. I assume you're talking about the Manta. I'm just waiting for... I ordered better packaging because I didn't want to send them and get damaged again. So because the thing is, a bunch of the like PCBs that I sent, I had checked, meaning that they got damaged in the final shipping. So I ordered bubble mailers and boxes. So they're gonna go in a bubble mailer, paper, then box. So if they get damaged, I don't even know what to say. But yeah, I plan to send them all on Monday. I think I have enough PCBs to replace everybody's already. But yeah, exactly. I didn't want to rush and have the same issues again and again. Would the black skeleton novelties look out of place? No, they should match really good, to be honest. Because it's just white and black. And GMK, I think any manufacturer, to be honest, would look good with it. Paint Gemini Light will probably be at the very end of the year. So that'll be a bit yet. Okay. And then last announcement is the extras for Orange Red Beige. So there'll be 115 in stock with the full base. So it ended up with the macro columns, Alice space bars, and second B all in the base kit. Hey, this is the picture I was talking about earlier. My carabiners happen to match. Will I make another 100? Probably. Most likely. Just buy panels? It's a lot of money though. Okay. Now we can talk about the keyboard of the day. Honestly, objective, I think it makes sense to run it alongside the Boltal ship kits, which I plan to do in fall. Bull's shopping stream? Shopping for what? Just keyboards? Loop Station has been helping out so much, I hope you do another one. Yeah, I probably will. I have mine right here. Any updates on mobile? Yeah, those should finish in June. They are in surface finish right now. Can I leak colors? Have I not already? I think I did. But we have beige, aged, beige coated, aged aluminum, and then the like orangish brown patina and red patina. I did not prototype the bowls. I mean, I have like these bowls. They're the same as this, but we made a silicone insert also. Aged and beiged. Okay. Let's look at the Juna landing page. It's not the espresso patina, it's like the one on the back of the oblique. Here. Let's see, where did I put this page? It's like this one. Hello. When is the Pangea mini group by frame starting? I would like to do it in summer. Mud patina. Some of them have different like circles and stuff. This one's pretty plain, to be honest, but yeah. All right, but let's look at the Juna landing page. That's what we're here for today. So if you didn't know, Juna's in group by now. So it's 325 once you have the plate PCB. And then there's 3 colorways. So there's mint, cyan, which is the one I have today, and silver. And then it has Winky, Winkyless, and HHKB. And then for some specs, it's designed by Logo. 7.5 degree typing angle, 18mm front height, 1.3 kilograms. And then it's top or gummy O-ring mounted. Like I said, mint, cyan, silver. And then top and bottom are 60/60 aluminum, 50/52 for the plate, and brass for the weight. And then I don't have this PCB here, but for the group buy, it uses the McLovin PCB. And it's made of FR4, 1.6mm thick, JST to unified daughter port, so it uses a standard position, and then there's solder and hot swap available. So here is the solder layout. It has Winky or 6.25U spacebar Winky, and then 7U, and then ISO, split and full, right shift and backspace, and stepped at full caps, and then hot swap has only 7U bottom row, and then does not have ISO. Did you put the missing 2 feet? No, I did not. I did not yet. Do you think there'll be extras? The rubber? Yes, there will be. No, there will not be 6U. So here's some photos of the prototype that Logo took. For the vendors, we have Bowl for US. UK is Prototypist, EU is Delta, and then Asia is Kibo. The group buy ends on May 30th, although I think we will extend it about a week because well, I'll get into why after we're done with the landing page, but I think we'll extend it about a week. And then the fulfillment is Q4. Price wise, like I said, $325, and that comes with the case, a plate, PCB, carry case, keyboard feet, and O-ring, and then like all the hardware you need. And then there's mint, cyan, and silver. So why we should extend it is because we have the first prototype made by, well, we have the DDS prototype that is the one that Alex Soto streamed, and then Creative made one prototype, which is what I have today, but they themselves were not fully satisfied with the quality, so they want to make more. So they're making 2 more right now, and they're gonna finish around the 25th. So by the time they get here around the 30th, well, 1 to me and 1 to Logo, the group buy would be ending. So I think we'll just add a week or so we can show those final prototypes before the group buy ends. I think we might be able to color match the plate. I would like to. I think they would be able to do that. Although, what do you guys think if we don't color match the silver? Like, what if we make the silver one dark gray? I just kind of hate silver PCB or plates, but maybe I only hate it because it doesn't match the board. But I will ask. No, there's no EC plated PCB. I mean, it uses a standard 60% PCB, so you can use an O-ring. As long as it has O-ring cutouts. Well, no, actually, EC doesn't work well with O-ring, right? I don't know. But today I'm using the BXG60 PCB. Or one of them. Because it works. And then here's the plate. So as you can see, it's just a nice top mount plate with 5 mounting points. And then the plate has only ANSI, and then it has the rest support. 7U bottom only. We are not using MX blacks today. We're using TTCX PT blacks, which pretty similar to be fair. So these I modded with 105 oil and spring swap to 58 gram. I like the idea of color match plates for group by units. Yeah, we could probably do that. I'll confirm with Creative, but they're pretty reasonable, easy to work with. And then I'm gonna use 4 wrap stabilizers because they're clip in. That works with O-ring though, right? I think it did with the Manta. So it should. The specs are aluminum plate, solder PCB, 4 wrap stabilizers, TTCX PTE black switches that are modded with 58 gram springs, and 105 oil. And then we'll do top mount and O-ring mount, and then I'll do a couple more builds on other streams with different switches. But let's show off the keyboard. How about that? Let me just wipe it down quick. So here it is. I think this is like, this angle is kind of the most true to life color. When I go like this, it glares a lot from the lights, but I would say it's about like that in person. Hello from Indonesia. Hello. So it's pretty cyan in person for sure. But if you look like this, it's very blue. But obviously it changes in the color of the lighting. But there's the side profile. Back switch. Got a fingerprint. Other side, front, and then the bottom. As you can see, it says Juna, the cute little engraving there. And inside says Juna, designed by Logo. So some fun things about it. So it has a nice O-ring JST cover. And I like the depth of the engraving that Logo picked. It's pretty thick. It is wired, and yes, this is the Creative one. And yes, it is OTD inspired. / Corsa. This is more of a Corsa side. With the seam and external screws and standard bump-ons. It's Creative machine, but STR finished. That is correct. So I did have, you know, good expectations for the finishing, and I do agree. No, it's nothing like the Gehern blue. I can show some other blues next to it to make it, to kind of show what it looks like, because like in person it's, I would say, a couple ticks more green. Like, let me see if I can get the light. Like, it looks very blue on camera, but in person it's much more green. Not much more green, just more. Let me see if I can adjust it. Oops. If I adjust the temperature of my lighting, it might help be more accurate. Nope, it's not helping. Well, I'd say it's pretty close to this. Is this using hot top or solder? You can pick whichever one you want. Yeah, Keycap is the CNC manufacturer for this. It's definitely saturated. I can show it next to like some other light blue keyboards and stuff like that. Well, here, like the Motif 65 top is blue. I happen to have it here, so you can see it's a lot. Like this is more blue, and then next side by side you can kind of tell it's a bit more, has a bit more green in it. But I'll post pictures that show it better. Also, well, here's also the green top. So obviously it's not like in between, but you know. I will put pictures that are more accurate. It is teal, I would say. Not teal. It's cyan, is what it is. Do a drop test? No. Don't make me. Here's a blue. Actually, yeah. I think that does a good job. Because well, here's the thing. Keycap sent pictures of this, and it looked very, very sky blue. But I think it's because they took it in their QC lighting, which is like this. So I was like, oh, that's blue. But then I got it, and I was like, oh, it looks like it's supposed to. So yeah. I'm happy with the color. But let's mod the stabilizers quick. Acknowledge the feeling. She's locked out for now so that she doesn't burn herself on the soldering iron. Orange on beige looks tempting. It is a nice keycap set, I would say. Extras going in stock tomorrow. 10 a.m. CST. She can have a treat after I'm done. Otherwise, she will she will hurt herself. But yes, it's like she knows. She has a sixth sense for treat redemptions. You know what's funny is, so we keep their treats in like the TV console and their toys and stuff. And I went in there the last stream to go get the treats, and as soon as I grabbed the jar, they both started running to my office. They like knew that it meant they were getting treats. It's unbelievable. So with these things, these 4-up stabilizers, I find I don't need to touch the housings. Just put a little lube on the wires. So I'm just gonna put these together quick. Also, this could be the latest in a stream that stabilizers are gonna be done. Especially if we keep yapping. Hello, Warfinger. I think, well, I was really excited to receive this prototype because of seeing Keycap's stuff, which I'll show you guys what they didn't approve of in the quality, because like they themselves sent me pictures and were like, we're remaking these because we're not happy with it. And while it is indeed a flaw, for a prototype, I've received far worse. Because typically the prototypes are not produced at the same quality as production, because you kind of, it takes multiple attempts to dial in everything, kind of, if that makes sense, like to get the Oh, great. It takes multiple attempts to get the machine paths and all that how you want them, and to blend everything correctly. So typically, or oftentimes, prototypes are not flawless, but they themselves were like, this isn't good enough, and we're remaking it. So that kind of tells you, at least tells me, and inspires some confidence that they care about their work. So I'll show you guys what the issues are, just to be transparent. But obviously they won't be there in the end. I think it more shows the expectation that they hold for themselves, which I agree with. I would I would ask for them to fix this as well, but it's nice that they are holding themselves accountable. Must be dinner time. I think they're getting fed dinner. I heard both of them. She is meowing it up. Oops, I took on way too much. Yikes. Also, these are... I'm just putting a light coating of 205 on the wires for these 4-wrap stabilizers. Also, if you guys have tried 4-wrap stabilizers, what do you think? I personally think they're pretty good. I think I wouldn't use them entirely stock, but I think in terms of how they end up with just a little lube, I'm really happy with it. So for me, it's a pass. If all you have to do is just put a little 205 on the wire and they sound good, that's really good to me. And I think I have that with Knights and these so far. I somehow still haven't tried Type Plus stabilizers, but I've heard those are a similar story. So for me, if they're consistently just need a little modification, that's a good to go. And I like that they're clip-in and or screw-in. I'll never abandon. That's honestly, that's fair. If I wasn't stocking them, I probably wouldn't have been as compelled to try them, because night stabs have never let me down. I also think my more recent night stabs have been better somehow. Like more consistently good. If that makes sense. Yeah, me too. Alright. Let's put them in the PCB. Should I put an LED in here? This kind of feels like the type of board where it would fit. An LED would be nice. I do remember these are kind of hard to push in. Was there talk of doing a night stab? Yes. I think they're... I mean, they... One thing about Swag Keys is they won't release... They make sure to release a product once it's ready. So they've been talking about it for a long time, but I have faith that once it is ready, it will be good. But yeah, we do continue to wait. But they did say it's coming. All right, I will test these quick because I am soldering. Where is this I'm looking for? I mean, that's like perfect. Oops, except I ripped it out. Nice. Oh, it's because it's the ISO. And Swagkey's keycaps are slightly tight. Ah, there we go. It wasn't in all that. Good to go. Also, what keycaps do you guys want to see on this? I feel like I don't have many keycaps that are real good on cyan. I was thinking of using GMK Retro Union with CYMK accents? Panels? Oh, that's true. I could do panels. Should I do panels? Panels. I think people just have panels on the mind. Is the mint version one of the two? Yes. So they are. The two new ones are going to be mint and another cyan one. And I think they're going to try to make the cyan just slightly more saturated. Even a little more than this. So those will be, and then we'll pick between that one or this one for the production. Whichever one looks closest to the render. But this one looks pretty good to the render already, I would say. I did think about Analog Dreams, and it's the like blue on that is too blue. Or too saturated. So it doesn't really match perfectly. But I did think about that. I think it would look really good with the, I think it would look better with the Digital Nightmares, the version of that keycap set. But yeah, so we'll have one mint and one cyan for the second prototypes. I think they're both wing keyless. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember though. Maybe one's HHKB? I don't remember. Okay. I think I should grab an LED. That would be fun. I have to find them though. But I think I know where they are. If I can't find it quickly, I'll give up. And then we'll try top mount and O-ring mount today. I have a 70A O-ring ready to go. Which? Oh wait, I know I can check. The only thing I'm not sure about. Okay, it does. So this doesn't. Yeah, we're good. Putting in the Claro song, perfect. I think it's mandatory when you're building it to listen to this song. I think there's something to be said for an easy to put together top mount 60%. It's just a good time. I personally prefer the sound of like a gasket mount, but there is something to be said for just being able to put your plate in, screw in the plate, and you're good to go. Not like stick gaskets all over the place. I do think I want to try this with a plastic plate as well. I think I've said it before. I'm not the biggest top mount fan, but I like a top mount with a plastic plate. So I kind of want to try this with like a PC maybe. But I like O-ring builds with aluminum plate. So on that hand, you know, I think I'll like this a lot. Like the plate is color matched? Me too. I think we should do it for the group buy. I think it's like a small enough run. It's not gonna be a pain. I think we should do it. I will ask and confirm if we can. But I think that would be really nice. And I'll update when they get back to me about that. I guess I should make sure with logo too, but I don't think logo will object. Okay, everything looks good. I don't think I've had any gasket 60% yet. Kind of excited for Remedy 6 for that reason. Nice, yeah. I think generally gasket 60s are my favorite. Well, 60s are my favorite, and then I like gasket mount kind of the best. I think pour on gasket, especially, well, not especially, particularly, depending on the plate design. But I think they just aren't as satisfying to build. I think it's just something about screwing everything together. It's just a fun, like, especially after soldering it. I don't know. I just like it. Okay, let me check 2 places for an LED. Okay, it's not in place 1. It was in place 2. I like the feeling upon gaskets, I just don't like the build experience. Yeah, see, that's why I don't know. It's that there's good to both. I think I have a few colors actually. These. What's this? Green. Okay, green. Oh, there's blue. Yeah, we're doing blue. Blue. Let's do blue. I haven't even opened these. Need some scissors. Don't know that I have scissors in here. I think I took my scissors out of here. Let's see if I can use the tweezers. Yep. Do any of your works have gaskets? Yeah, most of my recent keyboards are gaskets. There's 2. So there's silicone gaskets, or like rubber gaskets in general, and then there's pour on. It's like the Pangea Minis pour on, and then like the Manta is silicone. Motif is silicone as well. Okay, I gotta figure out which way this LED goes. I think it's long on the square, is that right? No. It's along through the circle. Okay, so it's this way. Perfect. We will solder that guy in as well. Do I have a preference? I prefer pour-on because I think it isolates the plate a little better. It sounds a little cleaner. So, but it's much more annoying to build. Silicone's a lot easier to build. And the other benefit to silicone is that you can do different durometers. So like if you want to do, you can do like a stiff gasket, has a different sound than a soft gasket, whereas pour-on you really only get the one option. So it depends on the experience you want. And pour-on gaskets require a lot more like space inside the case, so depending on the case design, sometimes you can't do that. Whoops. Oh, I'm getting low on solder a little bit. Yeah, exactly, Mango. You get a little more customizability. But that's why I like to have some of each. You get to get a little bit of everything. Look at those nice little volcano. Well, you can't see, they're super fun. I'm try-harding this soldering job. Something about building like a more classic design makes me want to be better. I think the production PCBs for this are going to be yellow, which I like. I like yellow PCBs. So ignore this red one. Also, I kind of like using like a really long strand of solder like this. Like hold it way back here. I feel like it can be more nimble and feed it nicer. I'm glad I had blue LEDs. Are the keycaps SWG rubber? Which keycaps? These ones? This is DCS orange on beige. Or, I guess, what are you asking? Was the switch holder new? The one that was like blue in it? Yeah, so I made like 10 of these just to try it out. And people seem to like them, so I might make some more. I sold through them. They sold out really fast. They're just like the samples I had. But I think I'll produce more because I only had the 10 and I kept 2 of them. So I only sold 8. But I like to kind of make that type of accessory in stock. But if I was to make more, they would probably be in the summertime, kinda, or early fall. By the time production would be done. This is the music kind of quiet. Should I turn the music up a little bit, or is it good? I feel like all I can hear is the soldering fan, so I may not be the best judge. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. That's really quiet, isn't it? How's that? Okay, good. Actually, the fan was making me think. Do you guys enjoy, like, white noise? So I just realized I think I brought my snippers to the warehouse. So I might have to improvise how I'm going to get these wires snapped off. Yeah, I like to sleep with like a fan on or something. And like on an airplane or something. I don't know. I'm kind of a fan. It makes me like stop, because I think otherwise I'm like laying there and I like listen to all the other random stuff. Like if I'm like, I don't know, the cat's making noise or something. But if I have like a constant noise, I don't think about it and then I can fall asleep better. Usually if I'm working though, I usually like to have something else. Like music or something like that. When I was in college, I just needed background noise for focusing, and nowadays I can't focus. So do you like to work in silence now? I've been liking my noise lately, sleeping the fans most. See, my girlfriend never She like didn't like it at first, but now she doesn't mind. But I don't know. I've like always slept with the fan. Not doing calculus anymore. That's fair. Me neither. I haven't done calculus since calculus class. Or since, not calculus class. I had to do calculus during like some of the engineering classes, but like since then. Maybe if I did like a more quote unquote standard engineering job, I would do more calculus nowadays, but even then I feel like most of the time you just use, like you use the problem solving skills, but you mostly use tools to calculate those things for you. But of course it's good to have the background knowledge, you kind of need that. Yeah, that's kind of what I... Oh, hello, Alex Raiders. How are you guys doing? My wife hates the fans, she likes the noise, but hates the air hitting her at all. What if you face it the other way? That's what we do, we face it the other way, we like face it at a wall. Plus I feel like if you face it towards you, it makes it like really dry, and then you wake up and your nose is like super dried out and stuffy. Wow, lots of messages. Hello guys. We're building the Juna. We are soldering with PT Blacks on aluminum right now. What grade do you climb and how long have you been climbing? Ooh. Right now, I'm working on a 12 minus project on top rope right now. So that's kind of my max. And then for bouldering, I'll do like V5-ish. And I've been climbing since August of last year. So like 9 months. Then you'll get breeze, that's true. Maybe face it adjacent, I don't know. Alex is trying to steal your audience? What the heck? If I would have saved my degree career, perhaps one day, but shifting to data engineering, there's no shot. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like it's, maybe that's why nobody ends up using the calculus, is because they switch careers. How's the curative unit? It's good. It's, I mean, I'll show it off once we're done soldering, but I'm really happy with the quality. Aside from the two small things, which I mentioned earlier, which they acknowledged first and already started making new prototypes, but they still sent me this one just so we had something sooner than later. But they will be sending the other two prototypes towards the end of the month. Bro soldering in the wind tunnel. Okay, I don't want to die. So we have this. Respect, same as me, I've been going through years. See, I feel like I'm reaching a plateau, however. Maybe not plateau, but like I was stuck on V4s and like 11 plus for like the last 4 months. Like I literally just started being able to do a couple of V5s in the gym. And now that it's warm outside, I'm going outside a bit more, but I'm not doing anything that hard outside yet. Because I feel like I'm getting comfortable, still getting comfortable like leading outside, especially when they're like really run out between bolts. If I get, I like it cold when I sleep, but she does not, so I get the fan used. Yeah, I prefer to sleep if it was like 60 degrees. And then just put like 4 blankets on. I feel like it's so much more cozy to be like the outside be really cold, and then you have like a lot of blankets to make you warm. So we usually turn the temperature down or open the windows something. But I think we both kind of like that. So. Face cold, body warm. Yeah, exactly. Well, because I'll like wake up hot, and just like how our apartment works, like the bedroom will get more warm than any other room because like I don't know, it just doesn't have as good a circuit, and less in the living room. So then like, and the thermostat's in like the living room / kitchen area. and I think it's like basing the temperature in there, so then it'll like either turn off the air conditioning or turn the heat on based on that temperature, but then you'll be really hot in every other room. So like sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, I'm dying right now, so then I'll just go lay on the couch or something for a little bit to cool down. Because I don't know, I just cannot fall back asleep if I'm warm. It's like the worst feeling. I'm ignoring the #1 hashtag? What is the hashtag? Okay, yeah, I don't have to deal with Florida heat, luckily. When I complain about heat, it's like the 75-degree temperature we get in Wisconsin. Actually, this weekend it's supposed to be like 84 or something like that. But yeah, I probably shouldn't complain. But to be fair, I feel like Floridians would be mad about the cold here. Hashtag adding for mod? Oh, I didn't see it. I swear I didn't see it. We had 8 inches of snow last week. Oh wow. I think it'd be nice to live in Colorado. I think I would enjoy living in Colorado. But I don't know if I would leave Wisconsin. It would be, I don't know if I could be convinced. So both of our families are here, and like, we like stuff in Wisconsin, like friends. So it'd be hard to want to move. I've thought about how fun it'd be to go live somewhere for like 6 months, but obviously it's basically impossible. Like, it's really hard to pick up your life and move for like 6 months. But I thought that would be awesome. No, I'm in Wisconsin, not Texas. Unless you weren't talking to me. You just want to be near EPP. I mean, that wouldn't be so bad. I worked outside today in 89 degrees for 6 hours straight. Oh, yuck. 6-month vacation? Yeah, who can afford a 6-month vacation? If I could take a 6-month vacation, I don't know if I would. I don't know what I would even do with a 6-month vacation. I would like find something to work on. Yeah, exactly. Plus, then who's gonna be making keyboards? Also, I guess I don't need things. I can just twist them off. Dude, it's hilarious on Twitch. Like, he'll put commercials in Spanish. I get that all the time. What economy? In the keyboard economy. Yeah. Yeah, that I don't even mean like take a vacation. I mean like if I didn't ship stuff all the time, or like if I, let's say not even keyboards, like just say I had a remote job. Think how awesome it'd be to like go live in like Italy or Spain for like 6 months, where they have walkable cities. And like I know that's the reason you have to do only like 6 months is because you'd be in the honeymoon phase where you don't really have to deal with any of the stuff that makes you not want to be there. Because like I'm sure there has to be downsides to other places, you know, like the grass is always greener. But if you're only there for a little bit, maybe you can trick yourself into never experiencing that. All of your repairs welcome. That's true. But think about like I'm thinking like the weather from like Wisconsin. Like I'm thinking like, oh, this is what we have here. It's cold. But then you go to like the coast of Spain or the coast of Italy, and you're like, oh, it's nice and warm. Not a travel person, but that's how I travel. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Traveling is like there's a few ways you can do it. Like you can travel to like see as much stuff as you can in a short amount of time, and that ends up being a lot of just being in a car or being in a train or whatever, and that gets boring. So I don't know. I think it's like I don't know. I think we used to do that a lot, and now I think I could really go for the like rent a place for a month and live there, and like just even work there and just be there. Not gonna lie, after 12 years here, I'm really starting to feel homesick for you. Is that the time or just the state of how we are right now? Like, do you think it has anything to do with the time away, like that it has been 12 years? Spain gets pretty cold. That's true. I mean, I'm not against the fully cold. I'm just saying, like, you look at... We don't really have beaches here. You get car sick? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if you could just, like, drop in somewhere for a month, that would kind of rule. And, like, you'd get time to try all the different foods there and do everything. Maybe do a couple day trips here and there. I don't know, it sounds awesome. When my generation doesn't get to retire, I'll look back and be like, oh man. I will be jealous of all the like 60-year-olds right now that are just traveling around doing that. I'm really starting to dislike the fact that you can't do anything unless you get into your car. Yeah. Yeah. Just come to California, certain areas are Spain-like, just more expensive. Oh man. See, that's the thing. I look at like how much stuff costs here, and then like how we can afford stuff here, and then I look at the prices of stuff elsewhere, and I'm like, how would we possibly make it? My brother-in-law lives in Wisconsin for the winters. See, that is opposite of what we hear. It's always the other way around. It's always people are like, we are leaving Wisconsin for the winter and moving to Texas or something. That's hilarious. Yeah, I guess where else are you gonna ice fish? I gotta read the 4-hour work week. I haven't heard of that. That's how you travel, going from city to cities, backpacking. Yeah, I think I would like the I think I would like to be not like, no, that's not the way to say it. I was gonna say like semi-nomad or sedentary, but like, I'm thinking like, I don't know. Anytime like my family traveled as a kid, we'd like get in the car and drive really far, or it felt really far because I was a kid, and then all it felt like was we were driving. And then we'd see cool stuff, like really cool stuff, but it was always for like 2 hours of cool stuff for 8 hours of car, you know? Which you can say it's an issue of the United States. However, like if you wanted to see all those different things anywhere, you'd have to travel long ways. Like it's just how it is. But I totally agree that I would much prefer to not have to ride in a car to do anything. But like if you were in Europe, you'd have to get on a train or whatever, you know. I could see you hiking the Appalachian Trail. I don't think I'm cut out for it because I have type 1 diabetes, so like it makes that kind of stuff a lot harder because you have to like worry about dying. Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you guys these are the issues. Here we have. See how the O-ring post has like flat faces instead of completely round. So that's just like a blending error on the CNC pass. So they want to fix that. That's the one of two issues. And the second one is, it's actually gonna be hard to see on the camera, but you see this bottom fillet, how there's like a flat line right there? So the blending between this face and the fillet isn't flawless on this prototype. If you drive for 8 hours in the Midwest, you've seen jack shit. That's not true. That's not true, to be fair. If I drive 8 hours from here, I can go up to like Lake Superior, see sea caves, see waterfalls. But I do agree. There's a lot less stuff. So diet soda is your best friend? I don't really have. No, I never have diet soda. I'm either going for the full soda or not having any. When I was younger, yes, but now I don't do that. In Europe, there's so much history and things to see, so you won't have to go down. Yeah, I agree. Like I've traveled through a few places in Europe and loved it. All about diet soda. Are you addicted to Diet Coke? Yeah, that's true. Texas is huge and annoying to drive through. Coke Zero. Yeah, I agree. I think it's like there's a lot of stuff to look at that you also can't see elsewhere. Like yes, like the plain states, for example, like they are kind of just plains, but also where do you get to see that? You know, I think you just have to appreciate it. See, I clocked that at him. Milk is your only liquid calories? Dude, I don't think I could do that. That's brave. The only time I have milk is when I make a latte. The SS have amazing nature. I kinda hate cereal. Am I crazy? Also here, this is a nice JST cover. I'm not really narrating what I'm doing, but I put the JST cover on and the daughterboard in there. How mad will I be? Oh, dude, if Giannis leaves, we're cooked. You gotta eat the cereal that is just sugar. Yeah, see, that's the problem is then my blood sugar's just like fucked for the whole day. I start my day off with a yogurt bowl usually. I put yogurt and blueberries and raspberries. Like I use like just regular Greek yogurt. Then blueberries or raspberries or whatever we have, and then some granola. Random color, random question. Remind me why you couldn't put the dials on the bottom of the Manta PCB. So we could, however, putting them on the top means that they wouldn't interfere with the what do you call them, like stripes on the inside. Okay, I'm trying to explain this and I'm reading your guys' comments. This is insane. So the putting them on the top means that when you like type, they won't press into it and bottom out, because otherwise you have to put the diodes like right under the PCB or right under the switch. So like here, you see how Gondo designs this so the diodes are out here, whereas sometimes, and you can do this, you can put the diode like right here, but then if you have to replace that diode or fix it, or just in general, it's easy to break because when you go to heat up these pads to solder it, you can make that disconnect. So that's why we put them out here, but then if you put them here, they would bottom out with the stripes, so that's why we put them on the top. That's basically the answer. How bad is it? Do you have a pump? I do have a pump. It's not so bad. It's mostly just like you have to be mindful of what activities you're doing, because if your blood sugar goes down, you have to be able to stop and take care of it and like have sugar. I seem like see, the granola guy doesn't seem that offensive. But the almond mom vibes that hurts a little. don't almond moms, isn't that the thing of like they just don't eat anything? I think you guys are mistaken. I'll eat. Isn't it like the moms that like shame their kids for eating anything? And like make their kids overly self-conscious about themselves and their body image? Where is the screws? Oh, here they are. That's not the right screw. There's one. I had all of them. Where did I put the rest of these screws? Uh-oh. Guys. Where did I put these? Oh, I think I accidentally picked them up. Wait. Yes! Found it. We're good. Okay. Shame for eating gluten. Yeah. Actually, now I'm allergic to gluten. Or, I have celiac too, so I can't have gluten. How's your gluten-free Korean fried chicken? It was really good. It was very good. I got like, I don't know what to call it. I forgot what it was called. It was like butter something was the like name of the sauce. But it wasn't like just butter. I don't know what it was called. I don't really game, to be honest. Sometimes I'll play some games, but not very much. Did you just look that up on AI, Adam? How's eating out nowadays? Easier? Yeah, it is actually easier, and especially now that we live in a bigger town, there's a lot more options, so it's not really that difficult. I don't think I'm gonna get DCS panels. That's true, I did play Karen. I am Mr. DCS, but I already have GMK panels. Also, I put the 5 screws in here, as you can see. So we're gonna do top mount first, and then we'll do over. Nice and easy. I mean, I like to play games sometimes. I never like get into a game enough. I played games more in college. Don't let them break you. I don't think I'm gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna do it. You're not helping 1 million. Hello, Loba. The last game I played was Karen. Yes, this is from Creative, the new manufacturer. The boo's tempting. I think you should consider buying the Juna, because it's a nice keyboard. And support our boy logo. Alright. So we'll do the top mount first. And then we will look at the remount. Do have to steal this keycap. Oh yeah, I'll publish the oblique information shortly. I think I have all the all the info now. Oh, this is gonna look good with the accents. Ooh, does it have a small shift yet? I think it does. Yeah, it does. Okay. Last game will play with my heart. Yeah. Sorry about that, Adam. Does the booting? Yes, it will. I think we're gonna sell. So we're not gonna sell the booting PCB, but we'll sell booting plates with the group buy. I mean, the schema's not until like midsummer. Like it's a while from now. I think they're separated pretty good. Like it's several months, or not several months. Like yeah, over a month. Until it even starts. Oh, I have R4. I prefer R4. Are you still playing Judeacon in small group buy? Yes. Yeah, it's planned to be 100. Scheme in August. Scheme will be. The plan is to run it from late June to late July. Goodbye. I think that's a loop. The mantis should all be handled, like shipped and stuff, and prototypes all done. They're at the moment taking pictures of every single possible configuration. Like, I think it's almost 1,000 pictures. Thought I was going crazy. Can you do 70 over? Yes, that's the plan. Give me the Wonka of keyboards vibe right now? Like Willy Wonka? We do have a similar hairstyle. Or is it just because people are talking about the Chocolate River? Throwing stuff. That's true. That is true. Now that you say it. Okay, where are the rest of the keycaps? Okay, let's see. And the modifiers in general, what the heck? Are they in here? If not, I think I know. Well, I know where they would be. I don't think this is it. Yeah, SWG nerf should basically be the same as MK. I don't know where all my enter keys went. Alright, where is enter? Here's enter. Now you tab and escape. Tempted to steal this off a different keyboard. Should I just do that? Here's tab. Actually, how does this match? No. I'm just gonna take escape off a different keyboard. Finally. Okay. So here it is. Juna, Cyan Juna, with GMK Retro Zuyan with CYMK mods. Juna. Very nice. Oh, sorry, I missed Warfinger's earlier question. Yes, they are spring swapped PT blacks, and I also lubed them with 105 oil. Ooh, look at the LED. It's kind of an awesome matching blue. Alright. Let me edit the PCB quick. Okay. No films, nope. Okay, should we do a sound test? Just make this smaller. There we go. That's still huge. There we go. Okay. So let's hear it. So this is PT Blacks with spring swap to Chewy 20mm 58 gram springs, aluminum plate, top mounted with GMK keycaps. No force brake or other mods right now. So we'll see how it sounds. Wait, let me move this in. There we go. Okay, let me type a little slower. Oops, I started reading chat. Okay, let's do the mods. I think it sounds really good. I expected more resonance, to be honest. But it's not. Like, listen. Even the spacebar. The spacebar is pretty loud. But I expected a lot more resonance. But there's almost none. Maybe a little bit. Like, I would say the type you want with the top mount. But I don't know. With no force brake or anything, I kind of expected a bit more. So this is, in my opinion, exactly what I would want. I prefer it to be like that. I do think I probably like the O-ring mount slightly more, just because that's usually what I prefer. So let's try that. But I think for a top mount with an aluminum plate, it's what I'd be looking for. But let's hear the O-ring now. Is this Swikey's menu? I mean, like Keycap is its own company, and they are starting to, or they are now doing CNC'd projects. I do want to remind everybody this is kind of a small run board, so we're only, it says a MLQ 50, so like stuff like the Manta or whatever, it's like 300, so that does influence the price more. I mean, I still think the price is very fair for this, but if you're wondering why it's not $200, it's because it's a more niche project. 50 keyboards with MLQ. But the benefit of that is that we kind of do funny stuff like mint and cyan anodizing, which I don't think you really typically get from larger projects because they're more niche colors. Unless there's dust in there. So I prefer to work on kind of more projects like this that are, not that I prefer, it's fun to do both, but I enjoy from time to time doing something like this, or like the Boltel ship, where you kind of just design what you want instead of aiming to sell a lot of them. But I think this anodizing turned out great. I'm very excited to see the mint from the final mint, I guess. I think it'll be really fun to see. And of course, if you're boring, there is silver. I think silver I'm pretty sure it's the least chosen color so far. Just kind of funny. Whoops. Grab the spacebar instead of the. There we go. Plate. I think I'm gonna do mint. Mint is good. I want to see the mint, to be honest, and I think a lot of other people want to see the mint as well. I mean, we saw the DDS one, but we want to make sure that Keycap does the same. At least I want to, because I like mint. I think mint with Gorp, that would be a really nice combo. Can I share where the group I set numbers with you? Well, we don't have all the vendors' numbers. I mean, we haven't hit MLQ yet. We definitely need. Oh, I'm stupid. We're a bit off, but I think with the new prototype, I think we'll get there. I think a lot of people and people who I talked to are waiting to see the Keycap prototype, which I can get behind. But I think it's definitely met my expectations and exceeded it. So I would say if you were waiting, what am I doing? We don't need to skip this. I would say if you were waiting, I hope this helps you decide. But it definitely meets my expectations and what I would want in a project I would buy. Alright, we're O-ring mounting, not top mounting. Mint is an underrated color. It's very good. I'm gonna fight not to get a mint oblique from R2. How have you been? Well, I've been good, thank you. How have you been, Plastic Bits? Oof. I did not update the build command. Yes, this is DCS orange on beige on the oblique, or the OC62. Wanting a pair of shoes, but they're pricey. Man. Yeah, Delta should be getting out very soon. The orange board is the OC62. An older project of mine with synthetics. Orange and beige turned out really good though. I'm glad the mods are legible. They're very legible. Okay. So here is O-ring. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, I forgot. I did see his update that they arrived. Okay, let's hear the O-ring now. So this is the same specs, PT Blacks, aluminum plate, GMK. But this time it has O-ring, 70A O-ring. Ooh, this sounds good. This is my preference, which I did expect that I would prefer it, but I love it with the O-ring. I think this is how I'd build it. Yeah, it's very full sounding. Yeah, this is 78 hardness on the O-ring. Do I prefer DCS over GMK? I don't think I prefer it over, I can appreciate both. Listen to that spacebar on O-ring. Actually, all the mods. Yeah, we can try DCS. I wonder how DCS UFO would be. Yeah, I agree. I think spacebar top mount is better, but mods are much more full in O-ring across pretty much any keyboard, but including here. This is GMK. Yeah, let me find a DCS set to put on here. Maybe just, maybe white on black? White and black would look good. Let's see. Oops, I forgot to put music back on. How am I feeling with future DCS sets? Manu was mentioning he's kind of over that quote-unquote hype and doesn't want to do them in DCS sets. No, I still like doing them. I think they let you do all your silly ideas. So I like that. So I would prefer to keep doing it. So he hasn't really done many. I mean, he did Bullpit, I guess. And like we made orange and beige together, but I definitely don't want to stop making DCS sets. DCS nerd. Yeah, I'm sure he wants to get shit on him. So many people were mad about the FNF pricing. DCS Nerve already ran though. In DCS. I was mad because I got yeah, it's expensive. Why is this in the wrong key? What the heck? Ooh, did you hear that? I don't know, I think it's in stock though. I mean, I get it stinks for international people paying shipping. Plus, I don't know how much cheaper it would have been in a group buy. I thought that was pretty reasonable. Yeah, that's fair. I get it. Yeah, they do not scale that as well after about 250. I think the next price drop after 250 is 500. So it's quite significant. I wish I had a shine through mob. DCS. It's funny how non-legible that shift key is. Are you going to have rolling in stock of SWG and DCS basic kits? Yeah, like SWG right now, SWG beige is, or WAB is in production, so we'll have SWG WAB pretty soon. As for DCS, I don't know. What would you want to see rolling in stock for DCS? Red on black. No Numbers and I were thinking of something with glow-in-the-dark legends. Alright, let's do another sound test. So here's the same exact build, TTC blacks on aluminum, but with DCS. Oh, I messed up. I was doing so good. Yeah, the spacebar sounds really good here. Yeah. I can't get over how full this sounds. I really didn't expect it, to be honest. Just because, like, normally, like... Uh-oh. My camera stopped. But I think it kind of... It sounds a lot more full than I expected. You guys can still hear me, right? Yeah, that's funny. Hello, Gondo. What the heck is wrong with this thing? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why the top cam isn't working. Hi, Gondo. I hope you're doing well. I think I'm gonna give up on fixing it, and since we're pretty much done with the stream, you guys can just look at my here. There we go. I'm just gonna. Uh-oh. Okay. I think this is a great time to end the stream. Since we can't hear me or see me. Or you can hear me, but not see me. I think it's too hot in here. Oh, wait. No, facecam's not back. Okay. Well, thank you all for tuning into the Juna. Gondo, you designed this PCB that's in this keyboard, so I hope it doesn't have viruses. But thank you all for tuning in. We'll do cat treats next time because you won't be able to see the cats. But yeah, I'll post a sound test on YouTube, and I will also probably do another Juna build on Monday. So have a good rest of your guys' evening.